Okay, hi guys. I'm here with the Dean of the Faculty of Built and Natural Environment at Koforidua Technical University. And we are doing this video because there's a lot of amazing things they are doing here. And we believe that the future of this country, one of the things that can help is industrialization, technical education, and professional education. We all go, or the basic thing is a lot of people like to go to Legon, do the arts, archaeology, and then a classics. We're not saying it's not good, but there's another option. And I'm here with the Dean who will tell us a little about it. So, Dean, please introduce yourself.
Yeah, thank you very much. My name is Dr. Prince Boatin, and as you rightly said, I'm the Dean of the Faculty of Built and Natural Environment in Koforidua Technical University.
Thank you so much. I came here for their faculty week, and it's been amazing. And I want to use this opportunity for us to learn a bit more and for him to expose us to what they do here. So please, what is built and natural environment? What is it about?
Right. As the name goes, when we say built, everything that you see around us as we build, that's what we are referring to as built. So anything concerning our infrastructure, be it road, the buildings, it could be
Houses.
dams, houses, and all those things. These are the built environments.
Okay.
And then we also have the built environment situated within the natural environment.
Okay.
So protection of the natural environment, the habitats, when we talk about the air quality, the cleanliness of the air, as we breathe in, and then also in terms of pollution. I'm not talking about the pollution of the air, but rather the soil pollution, water pollution, and all those things. So the natural environment aspect of the build, we deal with all those aspects of things.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So I believe this course is about how to sustain both the built and the natural environment.
Yes.
And what? Okay, go ahead.
Okay, right. Yeah. The built and natural environment is so huge.
Okay.
And everything that we do them within the built and the natural environment.
Okay.
If you're in your offices, it's in the built environment. And then while you go for recreational activities and you are doing them within the natural environment. There will be some kind of built over there.
If you're in your home,
your home. Yeah. But this is a very broad area.
Okay.
So as the name goes, the faculty.
Yes.
But we have so many programs that we do within the built environment.
Okay.
So if you didn't mind, I will just mention.
Yeah, please tell us about
right.
it. That was my next question.
Yes. So we have so many programs, but everything's supposed to or needs to have a boundary. We can't do everything within the built environment. So some aspects of the built environment programs that we offer, those are we have the 4-year degree programs. They are the Bachelor of Technology program. They are not BSc. Okay. Where we bring theory and practice together, which is the pedagogy. And then we also have the HND, the Higher National Diploma. So for the 4-year degree program, my faculty, we are having construction technology and management. We have environmental management and technology. We are having quantity surveying and professional practice. We have building services technology. We have real estate management. And we have the integrated development planning. Okay. In actual sense, the integrated development planning is only 2 universities that are offering them in Ghana. That is the Koforidua Technical University and the UDS. Then the building services technology, we are the only university that will offer that particular degree program in Ghana. Yeah. So we have the quantity surveying that I talked about. Other schools or universities are offering quantity surveying, but ours is quantity surveying and commercial practice. The reason being that many of our graduates, we've realized that some of them work in an energy sector. Some of them work in the banks. Some of them even have their own private organizations or sector that they work in. So it is something that we adapted from what the technical universities in abroad they do. So we have quantity surveying and commercial practice.
Okay.
Yeah.
This sounds really interesting because it's a very, very interesting area, but there are a lot of times our mind doesn't go there, and I believe that there are other programs here like HND or?
Sure.
Okay.
We have the HND in building technology,
Okay.
and then we also have the HND in environmental management and technology.
Okay.
These are the only two HND programs that we offer within our FBNE, the Faculty of Built and Natural Environment. We have other programs in other faculties as well that are closely linked to the built environment, like the civil engineering that is being offered over here. We also have artificial intelligence.
You do?
Yeah, we do artificial intelligence. That's BTech, the Bachelor of Technology, 4-year program. We have welding and fabrication. So that is also 4-year degree program over here. So, and we have so many of them.
Because that's where the world is heading towards, the use of AI.
Yeah. And quite recently, we are all talking about people going to the government going to the IMF and also E-Levy or what have you. We believe that time is coming. We cannot be getting the government jobs to be doing. So there's a need for us to encourage technical and vocational education, where people can be bosses of their own.
Sure.
Where they could create more jobs and even employ more people. Try to develop the economy. I think that is what the Germans did, and they've developed so much. That's what China is also doing. When you look at Dubai, you look at most of these developed countries, Malaysia, and they are able to develop Singapore. They were able to develop so quickly. But there's this stigma when it comes to Ghana or Africa in general. When somebody attends technical school, we say, well, this person didn't perform well during the JHS. But here I am as a dean. I had my aggregate 6 at the JHS by then, which is JSS. But I chose to go to St. Paul Technical School. And if anybody is to tell me that when you go to technical school you can never become a doctor, it's a lie. So
because you have your PhD.
Exactly. I have my PhD, and I bring practical things on board. And if you could also just tell, when you go around, you see some of the practical things that we've engaged our students to do. Like the sawdust that we use to mold blocks. Like we trying to get so many zinc from a bag of cement, and also using the corn cups for board, and using the plastic to mold bricks, and so many things. If we are to visit one of the lab now, you see that we've procured cement from about 20 different countries. And they're testing them. We've tested all the cement in Ghana to know how they behave, the strength level over time, and all those things. So these are the things that we need to go into real research.
That's awesome, which has real life value. You can use the research that influences our lives. And I'm sure it will be good to know a little about you, just to inspire people. The dean here could have done anything in the world, but this is what he chose to do. So technical does not mean less intelligent. He actually got his PhD from from abroad. Tell us about the name of your university.
Yes, I had my PhD from the Koforidua University in Scotland.
Exactly.
Yes, I was in their main campus there. And by the time I got to my second year, I had about 56 universities interested in me. Because we were trying to, I was trying to predict Edinburgh tram, the cost and time overrun of Edinburgh tram.
Tram is?
Yeah, the tram is like a train, but it goes slowly. It is in the city,
inner city
with nice car, body cars and all those things. And then before the project,
before you go, you remember some time ago they were talking about SkyTrain in Ghana?
Yes.
Is it related?
SkyTrain is different from the tram itself. Now we have the one that moves up. I think when you go to Netherlands, you can see a lot of those ones also there. The SkyTrain, as you mentioned about, you talk about.
That is the tram for.
Yeah, that's the tram there. And we were actually trying to do a program where there will be even a tram project or just the train project running along the coast of West Africa. But that, I don't know where that has gotten to. And in school, I was part of the European Corporation of Science and Technology as a member. And we try to approve all mega projects in Europe. So the good thing is that I try to take all the appointment letters for the 56 or 57 universities, so that in the near future, when somebody is talking about it, or
Yes.
say you want to prove, then I can show up them.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so from there,
Right.
I was
So
lecturing.
you actually have those 56 letters of the universities trying to poach you.
Oh yes,
Wow.
I got all their letters.
Wow.
And they have to throw me to South Africa as well, University of Cape Town.
Wow.
And by the time I got there, the appointment was given to me before you interview me.
Wow.
The office was ready.
Wow.
Then my wife said no, she doesn't like the place, and I have to go back to the UK and take appointment in Robert Gordon University.
Okay.
So in Robert Gordon University, I was the course leader for the construction management.
Okay.
So I've been there as a lecturer and a course leader.
Okay.
There you apply for the course leadership. Unlike here, they appoint you as a head of department.
Right.
Yeah, but there you apply for it.
Okay.
Oh,
so that's like HOD here.
Yes.
Okay.
That's the HOD, but that place look bigger than here.
Then, wow.
Yeah. So I was there and I decided to come back home to Ghana and help.
Okay.
But before my PhD, I went to St. Paul Technical School and then did all my construction technician programs from intermediate CTC1, CTC2, the old scheme. Then I went to Kumasi Polytechnic and then to do my HND building technology. Then from there, I went to the Hans University of Applied Sciences to do my MSc in construction management.
Wow. So this is like evidence. Yes. It's been a long road. You've been committed. I mean, you went through the rubric, you went through the mail, both Ghana and international training. This is solid, and I'm sure somebody watching this will be inspired by your story and what you can achieve in terms of innovation in the world and for our nation, Ghana. So before we go, can you tell us a bit about what people can do, what kind of jobs they can get with a degree like this? What jobs? I'm sure they are just listening. Like, if you finish the school, like, so what job is in this area? I'm sure that's something.
Right. One of the areas or one of the programs that the job is readily available is the integrated development planning.
Okay.
Most of the workers over there, some of them are there in the district and municipal assemblies and then the planning offices that they don't really have the qualifications. So even this is a new program. Already we are having more than 30 for the first year. Already there. They are mature students.
Okay.
And we need people to come, students to come, train themselves, and then get modern skills for this. When you come to the quantity survey and commercial practice, now there are so many softwares that when you even draw, doing architectural draftsmanship or the drawing, by the time you finish, just a click of the button, it gives you all the quantities of the materials.
Really?
Yes. So the quantity surveying that we do these days are totally different from that quantity surveying that some years back they do. So you need to have a legal background. So we teach them about law. You need to, somebody should be a critical thinker. You cannot be a good quantity surveyor without knowing construction. So we teach them proper construction as well. And then even go into advanced construction as well. So this profession are there. You can work anywhere. You can be on your own. You can work in the government sector. You can also work with these international agencies and then the rest. So the quantity surveying. Same apply to the construction technology and management.
Okay.
So you learn about the technology and also the management aspects. You could be a contractor. You could be a site engineer. You could be someone who could be a sustainability officer or engineer over there. The branches are many. Yeah, when it comes to the construction technology management, CTM.
Right.
Yeah, and then the building services technology. Our buildings that you see, we have things like the air conditioning, the light. You have things like escalators, the supermarkets that we have lift shafts and all those things. The way they are compatible with the building is totally different from somebody going to do electrical engineering or mechanical engineering. You need somebody who is well trained in this area, who understands how the building functions and also can fix those things there very well. Yeah. So that's why the need for us to come out building services technology as well.
Interesting. So it means the National Cathedral is something that you could play a role in.
Sure.
If you were contacted. There's
Sure.
a role that you could play to help
Sure.
build it
Sure.
and all of that.
Yeah. If there were to be time, you could have even gone to our ceremonial ground, very huge.
Okay.
We built it ourselves.
Wow.
I led it with students.
Mm.
We didn't get any contractor from anywhere
Okay.
because we are training these students to even go and become contractors somewhere. So the wonderful thing about that is that we mold bricks today, and the next day we are laying the bricks. And somebody else, or someone who is listening to me, will tell me that it's not possible. And I can tell such a person that it is really, really possible.
Wow.
Because the Chinese are building 9 days. They
Mm.
build a bridge. By 11 days, they are building a whole skyscraper. So we used to, the technology that we applied, and I told management that in 5 years, we had a problem with that one. But then, we are having more than 12 years now. Nothing has happened to the ceremonial ground.
Wow.
And it is still intact.
Wow.
Molding bricks today, laying it the following day.
Amazing.
You see it.
Amazing.
So,
Amazing.
yeah.
Guys, you see what I was talking about. So this is amazing stuff, and the dean has exposed us to a lot. You know, the potential is very, very high. Dr. Boatin, we are very grateful for your time and for opening our eyes, giving us some insights as well. If this country is to develop, a lot of it also depends on different disciplines and multifaceted areas, including technology, including technical know-how, including innovation and industrialization. So we're very grateful for your time. Keep up the amazing stuff that you are doing here. God bless.
Amen. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay.